Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we're about ready to start. On the return, it's Chapman. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hits inside, it's Hayden. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Out wide left, it's Chapman. Still on his feet at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Dropping back, it's Childs. Coming out aggressively. Pulls it in on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down. First play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot, and that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on third, fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. Now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
Snapped on fourth down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Right side, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Making the adjustment on the play. Drops back on first down. Left side, it's Hayden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Wants to go up top on second down. The throw. Out wide right, it's Brown. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayden. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tagged.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Northwestern. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Coming out with it, it's Chapman. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Nolan. In the backfield, it's Hayden. Shakes off the defender. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Tigers are in the hurry up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Quick give. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And first down for the offense.
Northwestern in business in the red zone. Play action on first down. Out wide left, it's Wagner. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hayden. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Memphis picking up the tempo. Burrowing for yardage. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
It's hard to run on a defense that...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Off play action on first down. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He's changing the play. Sells the fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Drops back. It's Nolan. Under pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Memphis will be forced to punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Making his first move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 41. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. Lots of conversations going on both sidelines to put together a strategy. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh center downs going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Looking to the big tight end. Dangerous throw on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Moves the pocket. It's Childs. Working that left side now. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Final timeout called by the Tigers. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Gets a hand in there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down and run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Corners are going to bail. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Northwestern! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Finds a man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Hayes. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 5 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Mississippi State able to pull off the upset in this.
Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he's not going to take the touchback. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Moving to his left. Looking down the left side. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Childs. Makes the grab. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 50, the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense putting points on the board. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking to throw. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good.
How about that for a momentum swing? The defense gets the pick 6. Offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point conversion.
That ball skips through the end. Last time, it was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He tries to take the top off. Got it down the field. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And first down for the offense.
The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Childs. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Pulls it. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Changing the routes with his receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Chapman. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And a lot of times in football, man, the short memory, we usually talk about the quarterback, but sometimes it's the running back who puts it on the deck. Sometimes it's your playmaker out wide who puts the ball on the deck, but that doesn't mean you abandon him. You come back to him, let him make plays. Nice job making the catch, and I still expect him to be a big part of this football game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. Out wide right, it's Tipton. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Look out! Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense
snags it, and he's open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Wagner. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beatdown has ensued. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play fake. They're all over him. Just got rid of that one.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Gotta make the play on 4th. Under pressure. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Finds his man.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he gets it away.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Quick give. It's Hayden. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Stopped right there.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Scanning the field. It's Stokes. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. On play action. Left side is Tipton. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Ready to fire from the pistol. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He won't get there. The